Let's see. 10%. Start them off with a 5-round liner. Don't worry, I watched a few YouTube videos on this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You know how those bathrooms are up in Seattle, where they have the door lock? You ever been to Seattle? I have. Okay, the bathrooms there when you go to the restaurants. At the register, they have them, you know, like a magnetic thing, like a garage door, that let you into the bathrooms. That's how you got to get out here. So, you can start the truck, but you can't leave. Here you go. Not too bad, is it? No.
That's if you had to do it that way, right here.
Oh, that on your wrist?
She couldn't do it for the house.
There's several factors involved with pain, though. You know, so one, how heavy-handed the artist is. The other is, you know, how well your sleep patterns before then. Sleep deprivation is probably the one thing that gets people in pain they don't realize.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
This is the most painful place to attack, like normal painful, you know.
Bitch of the knee, backside of the knee. Yeah, that's one of the most painful. That, the sternum. Yeah. Oh man, her queen. Oh, no, I'm just kidding, man. You're like, no, man, I already checked it out. And we'll give you on that. Well, I'll give you a little bit.
I thought it would be good, but they kind of good. Kind of good. Yeah. Yeah, like trying to slowly wean off some of those pain there. She's still gonna have to take them for the rest of her life, but there was a point in time when my mom was leaving it. They were just giving it,
Well, what about the other thing?
they've been giving her some nerve shots in her neck. Pretty what they call it. Going back to the real sometimes often. My mom's had a couple necks surgeries. Yeah. My mom's had a bunch of surgeries, plus 5 kids. Both of her wrists, knee. Yep. I think she had, maybe not. I don't know. She's had so many surgeries right off. 54.
You know, about the start the real now. I forgot to wrap it before. And I started off with 100% today too.
I guess like everything else, I just make up your mind when it's done. Yeah. Yeah. That bother you?
Is that
Would bacon bother you?
not at all? I was just fixing to. Yeah, I was just fixing to take one myself. Get a little drunk? No, just kidding. That is Arizona iced tea. For those watching. just about over 200 subscribers on YouTube. Heck yeah. YouTube's hard. Audience, yeah. YouTube's real hard to build an audience.
Girl.
I appreciate you. I'd be the person to push me over to 200.
221. You got 2 points taken.
Yeah. 210. It's halfway there.
Sorry.
That's more 15 minutes.
Sorry, I wanted you to.
I don't know. I think the one that hurt the most was my wrist because it did get blood. The first time. And then the second time I had to be
No, wrists suck, man.
yeah, I think
I've had mine done and lasered.
but I was pretty and you had a laser too?
Yeah, lighten up. That way I can get, eventually step over it. It opens up more opportunities and possibilities.
How much you think it would cost to have that lightened up right there?
Honestly, if you went to like Oops Laser, man, they give like a great discount to those who like say, "Hey, Martin referred me. We're going to be working on a cover up in the future." They give you a great deal.
Under a grand? 500?
I can't price for them, mainly because as an artist, I get a very special discount. But within that, what I've heard is like 80 to 200 a section is what I've heard is average in between there.
I guess it's been on the session.
Yeah, it just, and that's a session, so, and it takes multiple sessions. It's not just a one and done. So, it takes several sessions to lighten. All the laser does is speed up what's already naturally happening. And, Jessica, she explains that to you. She's really great at what she does, and she explains that. The whole process of what takes place and how it's done. And yeah, I highly recommend it. And no, they did not pay me to say that.
This is a message from the local government.
But yeah, if you want to send me a check, just make it out to Dry Heat Media. Sunburnt Coyote Production.
You were gonna go first, but if I was saying, I can't go on about.
It wasn't about wanting to go first. I really felt like the placement mattered. That's all.
Yeah, because you couldn't do that.
Right, exactly.
I know some. That makes sense.
I'm not stupid.
I might be dumb, but I am not stupid. That's all I tell people. I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid. I do dumb stuff. Forget where I placed my car keys, 5 minutes ago.
No one even saw. I think that's still have to do with the weed, though.
Well, I'm 55, man. I'll blame it on my age too. And darn it, I don't use those 55 discounts as much as I should.
Hey,
Until I've earned it. Oh, I don't feel 55.
Yeah, maybe.
7 months ago, you know, not such a chat, we'll get a natural chat. Never will be doing 7 more months. But that was the hard part. And now we got, you know what I mean? We're cruising.
Keep that momentum going.
I want to remember all the shit that we go through. I want to remember. Next week I'll be in that shop. Being ready to recertify. I don't know when in 90. Yeah. For my brother, and he's your one back on right now. Back on the bike.
See, we started out with a stick, an old Lincoln. Is what we had, 220 Lincoln, you know. Just and then Mobile Mini, it was wire fed with the gas. That's all I remember with that. You know, that's the first time I ever used that. Yeah. I could, at this point, I could tell you what stick does what. I know, you know, like, I remember 76 T's. That sounds familiar. I was 07 months.
Yeah, so most people don't even know what that means. Even welders don't even know what 70-18 or 60-10 mean.
All right.
So 70-18, the 70 means it'll hold 70,000 psi, right? If welded correctly.
Okay.
And the 18, the 10, that's the 1 is the position that it can weld in, and the 0 is the size of the flux around the electrode. 70-18, it's a welding rod. They have different ones for different things. So 70-18 is 70,000 pounds per square inch. Right? That's how much That's all. That's how much the weld.
The one.
The one is the position, is the size of the flux around the
Oh.
electrode.
That
Ship
never
that breaks off. That ship that breaks off of the welding. Now you can break the flux off of the welding electrode and just use it like a filter. So there's an electrode there. It's not part.
Did it hurt? Did it happen?
Don't move too much. I got some pretty clean lines. I'm gonna roll through here. You can talk and everything, just not with your hands.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. It happens, man. It's all good.
Get me all fired up.
I was like, oh, hey, man, here's a passionate subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nothing wrong with that.
And then so like the wire, like you were saying, the wire, that's inner shield.
Yeah, it creates an issue with it.
So again, the flux that's inside of the wire, this time it's on the inside.
Flux core.
Yeah, flux core. It's called, we call it inner shield, but it's just called flux core. And then when you add solid wire and gas, that's dual shield. So you got two shield. No, I'm sorry, the wire with the flux core in it.
Oh,
Yeah, and then the gas, that's the. You got two things protecting the weld. That gas is just to protect the weld.
Yeah, I knew when I'd run out of gas, man, it'd be a crappy weld.
The flux and the gas is what keeps the impurities out of the weld.
Okay. Yeah, now that came to mind as soon as you said that. I was like, that's right.
But if you weld wrong, like you go too slow or your temperature is not good, not hot enough, the flux will roll and get trapped inside of the weld.
Okay.
That's called slag improving. Slag is the shit that chips off the weld. All the impurities that were formed during the electric current.
Something you guaranteed it wouldn't if you're stick welding every single time. It's slag.
Yeah, but did you know that once you do get it started, you can put your whole body weight on top of it and it won't stick.
Wow.
So you get that rod going. Once you get it started, you can literally push as hard as you can on it and it will not stick. At a certain point, it will. But no.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I want to see what I can do sober. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like I was all fucked up the whole time I was out there. But I was afterward. I was till I went to sleep and woke up in the morning. You know what I mean? Woke up hungover, felt like shit all the time. What can I do, with a clear mind? You know what I mean?
That's so much more.
and I also have a lot of patience.
It's stepping into who you were meant to be beyond the pain that drove you to that. That's what it's about. That's the journey of recovery. Learning to step into the person you were meant to be beyond that, what drove that to that.
When her and I first got together, I heard a quote. And I've been trying to live by it. And the quote there, imagine if at this very moment you were living with your full potential. That's deep.
You know what holds us back? Our limiting thoughts. The thoughts that limit us. the things that we don't even realize will hold us back. I had abandonment issues, hardcore, just from the beginning, you know, and everything that trauma tried to do in my life was confirmed that everybody was going to abandon me. So much so, guess why? Everybody did it. Or I left before they did. Survival. My mind was in a survival mindset. It wasn't in a thriving one. And I will always battle with those thoughts. It will be a battle to my last breath with those thoughts. But how I react to them now is totally different.
Anybody like that?
You know, it's just, you know, getting to that point of realizing, hey, you know, I had an issue. You know, mine wasn't necessarily chemical dependency. You know, though I recognize that, you know, that those dependencies are the bleeding wound. They're not. They're not the issue that caused it, that brought it up. The body is just in a survival mode. It's, for whatever reason, it's saying, okay, hey, you know, I'm needing to survive this, and we're going to get through this, even if it requires inducing a chemical alteration in my mind. And it's been a journey since I started that, man. But I see people, you know, in certain phases of that walk that I've already been in. And it's just like, you know, and keep encouraging, you know, because everything's valid, you know, it's, we're all broken, we're all have our struggles, you know, so it's, you know, to be encouraging to each other, you know, it's, to lift each other up, to be treated how I'd want to be treated if I was in the other person's shoes.
Absolutely.
I believe that feels the golden rule.
I think the two of us have just felt so long for so long. We haven't really.
What's that?
I said, I think we just felt so alone for so long, independently. And then we came together and we realized we're not alone anymore. We can be. Yeah.
She was better than one.
When you find your one,
Yeah, absolutely. You can't walk together unless you agreed in the direction you're going. That's just a fact. I'm glad you guys found it. So you say you've been teaching her chess?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My brother was a really good chess player. And of course, he learned it in the county jail. So
So I was just gonna say, actually, let's just say, we
We were detox.
were in a spot where
you know, sometimes God puts the right people in the right path at the right time. Or the universe, however you want to label it. God's just a time. The Sabbath. The Sabbath. Yeah. Well, technically you're already in the Sabbath. Just Friday at sundown till Saturday at sundown. People are getting done with the line work here. I need to get shit off the open spoons. No, it's not falling. You hear the body closing out that bad. It goes at 8. Awesome.
Mhm.
See that? And rubber on it hopefully got out today. Yeah. Can't problem. Hopefully just got probation. We all make mistakes, man. It just everybody deserves a second chance.
I've been to that county show 36 times.
Wow. Wow.
And I know that because the last time I was I became a blue reporter, you know? And, like somebody who gets to come out, stay out longer, clean, go do things, run errands for, you know what I mean, whatever. But you get to stay out.
People who are given the most trust.
Trust you, yeah. And, one night they're all, hey, Animal, come here. They're all out. Well, check it out, bro. That's you. Like 1998. And they're like, let's see, there's more. And they just kept going and 36 times. Sometimes it's just overnight, you know what I mean? But 36 motorcycles.
Can I ask you how that made you feel?
Honestly, at the time, maybe I was kind of proud of it.
Well, there it's kind of a badge of honor, right?
You know what I mean?
But it's a different society.
And yeah, and all that time makes it. I just sucks. I don't even want to go from booking.
And the look twice, it sucks. I think it's still on for a while.
Last time I went to jail was horrible, right? I got in a fight at the Circle K. It was like weird. I walked up there with my dog, one of them. What? It was early in the morning. I was already hungover from the night before. So I had a bad attitude. I went in there and I got my drinks. And I came out and my stupid ass sat down right there in front of the Circle K, bro. And started chugging my drink, right? And, so it came out, hey, you can't do that, get out of here. And I started shitting, bro. Next thing you know, we're throwing hands, and I got 2 dogs on a leash I didn't want to let go. And either some good Samaritan or whoever his ride was picking him up, man, they kind of like mini jumped me. I had a black eye. And I just don't want to let my dogs go. main road right there. I ended up going to jail. And I was in that pit, you know, you did 12 hours or whatever. I was in that pit for 30 some hours.
Dude, really?
Yeah. The cops just in the pit, just on that bench. Cops are like, oh no, they'll release you at free trial. We're saying you have to put. They just threw my dogs in the pen, the little kennel that I had. When I got out of jail, I had nowhere to go home. I literally had to like pitch a ride. Some drug addict that had his dog in the car, not four of them. He was so mean to her.
Don't you hate that,
I
man?
did. I just wanted
Dogs.
to.
Yeah.
But I was in no position.
Oh, I gotta catch these nights here.
Or the dog was trying to sit on the seat.
My dog just wanted to live, man.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't think I'm gonna make it much longer.
The violin.
Well, that's about right in this little bit. Now I'm getting nervous. That's how I'm nervous. That's the word. So that, yeah, but I hear about stuff lately.
I don't know if I'm tucking
Tougher than a $2 steak.
in the maritime.
What?
I could have a baby. That's pretty tough.
Oh, you're talking about one. I was like, what are you waiting for?
Did I move on? Oh, you're good. You're good.
I'm busy. So you're gonna sleep behind my. I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I can't.
No longer thought.
Okay, let's go to the toilet.
But it was gonna be alright.
It's not burn. I just look like
No longer thought.
No,
No, I didn't get that.
very much different. It's just not enough.
Good. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know. Some people don't, man. You'd be surprised. We all zoned out into what I'm doing here. And you see, it's like trying to write a piece of paper while somebody's driving down a washboard road. Like, hey, man.
That's right. Huh? Kind of get rolled in the feet while I'm You can call on the phone. Okay.
I think it's dark. Oh, there goes the other couch.
Doggies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I leave it in the window, which is the way up.
You like to be animal, animal, Marty. You can find that picture of the puppy with her eyes blue on the picture.
They can't hear me unless I hold the button, right?
Kids don't even know some cat almost destroyed the whole world.
It's
We had to
world.
stop him, squirrel, yeah.
We got a big ass squirrel in our backyard.
Teases the dogs all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm afraid they're gonna stick their head in the hole in the hole.
Well, you know, it's kind of on them at that point. I see squirrels like screwing with dogs, and
Mhm.
it's like they have fun doing it.
You know, oh, Robert and one of the dogs found the squirrel in that bird food in her
Oh,
shit. And he just said, no, we're trying now.
Let's see.
He scored on bigger. Yeah. I'll start calling it then.
Oh, my name is Doug. Movie film swap.
What? Yeah. Oh,
That's how we'll come with probably some more dog.
Most of my dogs.
You never had some Sonora dog?
I
What the fuck is wrong with me? I haven't got to the Sonora dog.
Yeah, not able. Not sure.
Yeah, man. All these times we're trying to figure out where to go. We're going to the south side of the mall.
It's just the hot dog will be they just do whatever you want on there,
I
right?
mean,
It's different.
all you ain't gonna find some more dog anywhere else.
So tell me if it's the same thing. So from the TJ, like 18, drunk off my ass. Yeah, so in the morning, with an iPhone.
Oh no, this is Tucson. There's
They like it.
I mean, Tucson has got some of the best food, man.
24 miles of the best Mexican food in the United States is here. It's there's people that will contest that, but I'm sorry, it's been voted year after year. We have the best Mexican food on the planet.
You can go anywhere else.
Well, maybe in the U.S.
No, California has sucking Mexican food. California has Mexican, California Mexican. I'm telling you, Tucson is. I remember when I better than Texas.
Just don't tell Texas that.
When I moved to Northern California, you couldn't find a burrito. You didn't
Is
have
there
it.
anywhere?
My stepdad sends like tortillas back to his family in like Missouri somewhere, you know, all the time because they don't. Yeah, I mean they don't Mexican stuff back there.
I need to take it to one of these good Mexican restaurants, kind of like the La Torilla Suiza,
Oh yeah, yeah, La Torilla Suiza.
El Sur.
I need to know. Like, that. I'm sure for real.
You know, I even love Guadalajara.
Yeah.
They are.
I've never been there.
Oh, dude, the best fresh salsa. They make the salsa right there.
It's called live avocado, huh?
Yeah, I just do red salsa. I don't want to. I'm not big on avocado. They make it as hot as you want.
Right.
Is that what we're going to do? Because I'm sorry.
Nah, it's annoying, baby.
What is it? What makes it so special?
I don't know. They make their own like cream, you know. And it's not mayonnaise.
On the hot dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
The buns they use, you know.
That's just the way they cut the hot dogs. They slice it up, but not all the way to where it's like completely sliced up. Where all the beans and stuff can go in and everything in between.
Yeah, and they use like beans that they made at home, you know, like homemade beans, like pinto beans, right?
Yeah. Frijoles.
Yes, they do. They are wrapping
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot that. Dude, making my stomach growl now.
It's not like there were some people.
What? And he's going like that 12 of them.
And it's on the side, like, it's out there on the side. Little sense.
We're going to talk some more about
Is there something down here?
Well, it's Friday night.
That's the best part about it, right?
Yeah.
Friday night, too.
Well, I mean, after 5, the health inspectors are gone. So I mean, you know, and it's true. They do that on purpose. They disappear by design.
Those places, they stay pretty. Those little Mexicans, they do a good job of keeping.
Yeah, they do. Well, the swap meet got ruined, man.
Yeah.
It just it was Swap Meet USA who bought them out. You know, and I get it. You know, they wanted to expand whatever they were doing, but I'm sorry,
It's just like a bunch of little booths now, huh?
I haven't been there in a long time because it wasn't the same. It's not the same. People don't go there to sell their stuff anymore. It's to even go in, it's like $1.
Yeah, you got a big parking. I went there one time and we walked around, remember?
That was one of the best free places to go in Tucson.
And when I was a kid, my grandparents used to take me to Tanque Verde, so I'm on Tanque Verde. It used to be in Tanque Verde.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah.
It's a good understanding.
They're all good, all of them.
No reading stuff. Says it right here.
No Galitos, so there's no balance. So.
So, I'm gonna have to yeah.
I bought a cereal. THC drink.
What?
A drink. Marijuana drink?
You bought one?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Okay.
It's just like, so it's 100 milligrams. So like eating a gummy is 10 milligrams. 20 milligrams. CBT milligrams.
And the drink is 100? I guess I could be sipping on 100.
Yeah, so I took a sip before I came over here. And I was in a good ass mood when I got here on break.
So it's not like if I'm only like in it right away.
Yeah, actually, this one is get you quick, like 15 minutes. It doesn't take long like a gun, that's why I got to do it. I know that I know the Litos place where they sell the Sonora dog.
No. Are you serious?
Not that eating content, like, that's crazy.
He goes around challenging. Is that guy who travels the world? But
Yeah.
he does like the most extreme eats.
Yeah.
Crazy.
When I was watching how they practice for that stuff, like,
And that guy's like skinny, ain't he, or something like that?
he's skinny fat, bro. He's like,
He's skinny fat.
yeah, dude. He's skinny, dude. Like, he's like all stressed out all over. His cheeks, but you gotta take him out because he's rough. You know, something. I mean, you know Conor McGregor, you know all the UFC fighters.
Oh yeah.
Remember Conor McGregor called Nate Diaz? He called him skinny fat.
Skinny fat.
Yeah.
Oh, what you want? Nate Diaz was a badass.
Nate Diaz was a bad man. I like both of them.
The thing about Connor, he was entertaining. You know, and that's all the industry is.
But he actually can fight, though. You know what I mean? His style is
oh yeah,
fun to watch. And he can shit talk with the best. I mean, Irish.
get that iron. What I'm gonna do with all this money? I'm gonna buy Ireland.
Yeah. Shut your fucking mouth. You do nothing. What on in the, you know that Patty Pidlett? You haven't seen that guy yet? Oh man. He just fought Michael Chandler. You know Michael Chandler?
The name sounds familiar.
He's like always wearing like an American flag on him.
Okay, so he's trying to be like pro wrestler style. Okay.
He was talking all kinds of how he was next level and yeah. And he's from Dublin, you know. He's got that thing. He goes, oh, the announcer's like, oh, it looked like in the second round, you know, you might have taken the phone, got knocked out. He's all, I told you once, and I'll tell you again, I'm a scouser. We don't get knocked out.
Some point, there's somebody out there that can knock somebody that next person out. Well, there's
take a punch though, man. I see him just block. Man,
there's a pikeys. Fair enough.
I mean, that's how they grow up though, huh? Fighting like that. How that's their game. Fighting. Yeah. Street fight. Fair enough. Fight. Yeah. Yes, come go. Mushroom head. Eat a sausage? What do you think about this for next flight? Oh, I eat a sausage. That's one road like much like Titans. Yeah. Man, I missed that.
Manny Pacquiao, you know, they just Mayweather Jr. I remember Mayweather Sr. too. So
Yeah? I don't remember watching him.
I just got a couple years on you, so I mean, it's just, yeah, no, I just, my, man, Cooney, I remember Cooney, Muhammad Ali, golly, some of the greats, I think, Holmes, Larry Holmes, watching Larry Holmes, all that, man, yeah. What, Larry Holmes, I've heard John Holmes. Yeah, you sick people would have heard of John Holmes. I'm gonna check it out.
Look at this. That's hardcore. I like it.
Right on. Okay.
Look, yeah. That's sick, baby. Huh? Perfect.
I do want to get some pictures of it by itself, but
Okay.
at the moment, but I don't want to cover it up yet until we're done with yours. That way I can get both of them together.
Huh? That's badass.
Okay, glad you're happy, brother.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be that new. The clouds.
Like another kid.
Maybe step over here if you don't mind. Okay. We're gonna just cover it up like this real quick.
Should I have her take?
I can send my pics to you.
Okay, cool.
I get really good close ups. Just gonna do a temporary thing on this, so. And then in terms of John, I have some sound. I did hope that for just now, don't move. Take me just a few minutes to tear down and get reset up here.
I'll hold it too. Oh, I was wondering, did we have, so you could put hers on, or do you know where it needed to go? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we got a pretty good idea where it's supposed to go. And you don't want to sew off; it's going to look funky. You know what I mean? I think
Biggest thing in that.
well, I mean, so we'll get our arm prepped. We won't put anything on it until I get everything set up, and by then that should bleed out. We'll take that off, and then
I just.
and looking at her arm and how it sits, just next to it, I think is, even just holding hands, looking at it, it's going to have a natural place to sit regardless.
It's just cold over there. It's wet.
You know what? I've been on this, trying to stay away from it for like a week now.
Sure.
Yeah, and I drank that soda. You know, my life.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah.
I've been staying away from soda and stuff, and I drink 2 of them every day.
I've been trying to get away from everything, but dang, these teas are, even the teas hard, yeah.
We went to Costco and got some of those sugar-free green teas.
But then you're drinking artificial sweetener,
Yeah.
right? And I that's my thing with it. It's just like, okay, I can't.
Yeah. These have nothing. Nothing.
Sugar, but yeah. It's
And you know what goes through my mind with that, right? Rat poison is sweet. Otherwise, the rat wouldn't eat it. Right? Think about that for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Sugar is natural. It's just
Yeah, I just.
too much of anything.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it just the things that they legalize here versus the rest of the world. They just they're like, yeah, no, that's poison. Aspartame, that's poison. Yeah, unless it's California.
my poison is that alcohol. How long ago you got it on?
Yeah, they don't pickle you. At some point, I'm gonna leave behind you here, Joe. This is on the other one. Well, let's get the back side of that arm prep, and then we'll figure out what it needs to sit. So I'll have you sit here. I'm kind of hanging back this way. I'm going to turn it just a bit.
That's what they put in those Chinese salad burrito.
Oh man, El Pato is great.
El Pato sauce.
Yeah, I love El Pato
You
sauce.
know, we could get that sometimes. You know, I like to squeeze it in. And we got the jalapeno. I don't know. I think the original was better.
I'm not too fond of it. And it's not that I'm just not a big fan of jalapeno. You know, it just, anything else, sure. Peppers, just not a big fan of the jalapeno flavor. As in, after they tried to get me with their version of the chicken. They're like, here, you know, I'm like, they're like, you know, I didn't even break a sweat, you know, they're like, oh yeah, okay. Like, dude, I'm in Tucson, man. I may not put hot sauce on everything, but I do like hot sauce. Okay, I'm gonna have you stand up. And have you guys do your.
Sorry, man. I should have said something.
Oh no, I don't think it's just hold hands at the moment, because there's, you know, the way that it sits, and I will take a picture so we can discuss it. You're gonna see how no matter what, there's a natural place that this needs to sit.
No, I believe it.
Okay. Okay, you're good. Because, you know, yours is sitting right here, right? And shows it all visible. What we could do, we could take that off here in a minute. I can't have it around the shop without it being open. And that's walking around without a cover over it. Let's see here. We bump it into stuff, things like that. We just, Okay, I'm gonna have you stand up for me.
I don't even know why you brought up the alpine. So that's something to see that.
You want to check that out? Oh yeah, you didn't even see the El Pato sign. Oh yeah, the sticker there. You can check it out too. I mean, I'll take a good look at it.
You see better on here.
Want to take yours off? Take a look.
And
I don't mess up because it's got me back up.
I'll let you look. To me, just by my what I can, like I said, I can't see it like you can. To me, it looks like it just needs to come back. It's really just a little more. But I can't really tell from my.
Well,
What do you see?
yeah, like that. Absolutely, it would. If that's yeah.
So you put that. I have no.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, no, it's. Now I understand. Yeah, let's let me set this aside because I got to switch gloves and everything to change it. Yeah, let's get it off of there. And try it in another spot before it dries too much here. Yeah.
Don't take it.
Yeah, now. That's just what I see. But like I said, I can't see just even not even down, maybe just slow.
Okay.
You're gonna make me put like
I can't see straight on.
Okay, I'm gonna have you stand back up. I'll have you step back over here. It's a little easier. Now there was an angle that would have fit right about here with you guys holding hands. Now I'm gonna have you hold hands and I'm gonna put it on with that because that's how you're looking at it. And it's gonna look different with her standing like this. Okay. Just because even an inch of the thumb changes everything.
yeah.
But and that's why I have you hold hands right now.
Take on.
And that way I can. Yeah, because every little movement like that changes.
Yeah, that's why, because you're looking at it. I know you're.
Well, I'm putting it on I'm putting it on from it
Because it has to look right.
standing at a different stance.
Yeah, I know. Because it has to look right just on her arm too, without us standing together.
Well, it's gonna look awful.
Yeah.
I almost guaranteed. Oh yeah, yeah. No, put your hands just so you can see. You know,
I believe you, bro. I'm not.
No. I see exactly what you're saying with the arms like this. Yeah, but
But that's just because we're holding hands.
yeah, it twists. Yeah, it's twists all the forearm muscles, everything in there.
So let's just put it on, and then we can see what it looks like with your arm out.
Okay, check it out. Like that, it's with the holding hands, it's dead center, it's straight, and everything's dead center with it.
It actually looks a little better when we're holding hands. But like you said, she's got to wear it by herself too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what it looks like with you standing normal. So, can I see it? Can I? Yeah, it's a little twisted.
Yeah. And practice.
You're the one who has to live with it.
No, I know, but you're the professional. I was just telling, I was.
Well, and as a professional, it's what are you comfortable? It's you guys who we're going to be looking at it, and you're either walking out of here happy or you're not. And I want you happy. That's because my name goes along with that, happiness, or the questions, and that's why I'm willing to take the time and make sure those questions are done.
So then it looks right. But I'm just walking, then it looks funky. You know what I'm saying?
How do you want it?
She'd like to move it.
First one.
Okay, no worries.
You got it.
It still needed adjusted though, even in that, or you can still
I'm
make
sure
sure
next time you can probably, it'll be
get something right in between there.
right in between there.
Yeah, because we put it on first, it's out like
I'm really not trying.
No, my thing, I don't care how, I said be picky. I'd rather those questions come up and they get answered than you walk out of here and wonder.
Yeah.
You know?
Later on,
Thank
man,
you so
I
much.
should've done that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We really, man,
Okay, I'm gonna have you stand back up.
It's just gonna.
Okay. Thumbs full. Oh yeah, the hood cats in here, man.
They're catching them for the roast beef. Stuck in the trap.
You good? I got so far.
Tickle.
You want to check that out? Better than pico de perro. Don't want to do that. I'm going to stop here. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. How big go? Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just 27 years doing it, I get it, it's, I'd rather those questions be answered, for you guys as the clients sitting in my chair. Because if it's questioned, that's potential having a bad experience. I don't think you guys had a good experience in that. I have a good experience. No, just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Smile.
Oh, you need to change
It may sound funny, but even on radio, you smile when you talk because people can hear it.
Even when you're on the phone, you can tell.
Oh yeah. Did you do?
Do you want to put his thing back on? There we go.
Nah, bleeds too much.
Yeah, the video.
Yeah, it's you don't.
Liquid courage.
It's and a lot depends on the artist. I'm not a heavy-handed artist.
No, not. Remember one time on mine. We're gonna meet up at Liquor Dan's and we're gonna fight, man.
Liquor dance.
And remember we got those Solitos and
yeah.
So I got there first, man, and I was hauling ass. I wanted to get there first because I needed my alcohol. Big mistake, bud.
Yeah.
Big mistake, bud. You got the best of me for sure.
Don't tell me that.
By the time he got there, I was already lit.
Mm.
Yeah.
What I hated was when I was married, go out and guys would hit on my wife. That I had no issue. Then all you want. The moment you lay hand on her, it's done. And so many people, yeah, it just had people reach for food. It's like, yeah, no, it's just rude. Just like, buddy, who the fuck you think you are? Don't take my kindness for being weak. So many people do though, and but it's better to just walk away from the toxicity. Now, anyways, right? I mean, as adults, I just life decisions, man. There's still parts of me I'm learning to grow up. I still eat like a little kid, man. I do, and it bothers me. It does bother me.
What do you mean, like Lucky Charms? Or...
No, I'm still living off of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yeah, well, yeah. You're not helping here, brother.
Some milk. Got some milk.
Well, I will say, earlier I had some chili and chili dogs. So, I mean, I grew up white poor, man.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm not.
In the hood, I'm in Las Vistas. Country Club at 36.
Yeah.
Right next to Pueblo Gardens.
I didn't grow up far from there, man. I grew up right there in Callaway and Benson Highway, man.
Oh,
trailer park.
Oh, dude, even further south. Okay, heck yeah.
Remember that famous Sam's used to be right there on Palo Verde for on it?
Yeah.
And then they got the biker bar. I don't remember the biker when I was coming up.
Yeah, none of that's there anymore, is it?
Yeah, the buggy was still there.
The buggy is? Okay.
No, they changed that other one to some other bar, and now it's something, maybe a dollar store.
General Dollar. Actually, I'm going to bring this out just a little bit and turn you. Just to be able to get it on camera a little better. For the viewers. For the voyeurs. All the people who like watching. You got better things to do. Watch me tattoo. No. We did have people watching. Now there's like zero. We got a few people watching it for a little bit.
I don't know.
What's that?
I don't even know you were doing that.
Yeah. I'd always go live when I tattoo.
How do you do it?
On YouTube. If you got a YouTube, at MJWalls_art. Not too bad, is it? And nobody's seen that line being pulled. Oh no, it's just a very technical aspect of the tattoo on the H. We're tattooing. Push, pull, going sideways, everything else. Not showing off.
That's what you want to hear your tattoo out.
Just showing off a little bit. And that's why I like clean type text style letter. It's because you can get it so clean. Just my own stuff. Yeah, I was in a production shop where it was just a street shop. It was, well, I had clientele that I built up and everything else. Everything was just on the spot stuff, and it has its place. But yeah, lettering, everything that we did was by hand. We didn't have the thermofax. Well, we were allowed to use thermofaxes. Everything was had to be done by hand. So it made more sense for me to do even lettering by hand because it's my natural flow. But there's those people that really develop all these different styles of lettering. They just have it in them to really learn. I like being well-rounded artist. Put something in front of me, I can tattoo. It's hard to adjust. Let's see. Yes.
I know. It's see how it comes out and take it to a glass person and then do a piece of glass.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
They got one like on speed there.
Yeah, I'm having fun. Well, outside of the toll it's taken from my body and my bank account. I love working on my Harley. Yeah, golly, I don't even want to look at the price tag. It's so far. It's way more than what the bike's been worth. But hopefully when I'm done here, I'll pretty much have a brand new engine, minus the crank, anything that's inside the crankcase itself. New pistons, new rings.
What kind of Harley?
It's a 93 1200 XLH. And now I got it's a hardtail, but it's struts. It's straight struts. And it's lowered. I did lower it 3 inches. And yes, I bought it for $1,500. Guide said that there had been some top end work done to it. I didn't see anything significantly wrong with it, so I took it home. I got it running. But yeah, eventually, I don't even think I had 300 miles over on it. And yeah, the rear piston fell miserably. It melted. And yeah, so I took it apart and found that the wrist pin bushing wasn't installed properly, and it was seized in there. The wrist piston, or the wrist pin, it's supposed to float through it. It was literally almost welded in there, and so I got that pushed out, got it. I'll put the new one in, ringed out the new one to size, and honed it out to the next.
You gotta take and get a machine.
Oh no, I did all of it myself. Yeah, I just ringed it out and honed out the where the bushings off the bushing itself, and then just fit the wrist pin from there. And I got the size my the piston rings itself, make sure that they were gapped right. Honed out the jugs, hopefully to the correct cross hatching angles. It's important that you have the proper cross hatching angles, so that way when you break it into the rings, it acts like a file and files down the rings to the proper place. Things I never.
Yeah, he was, the other guy that was here was talking about, you were saying about that class. I wrote it down on my motorcycle class. We're gonna go. We get excited.
Yeah, they provide the motorcycle everything.
No, well, I don't know who runs it, but it's called a team. I got it right now. So, yeah, I'll do it.
Heck yeah. Skydiving's next.
Because then, so I
won't even get in the damn plane.
So I'm not here. I'm not comfortable up there, but I'm keeping.
Dude, a small craft, I tell you, like a Cessna 172, it's different. It's kind of like being on a motorcycle, and instead of you being on the ground, you're up in the air.
Well, the only thing is, my issue with it is late. Every time I turn on the news, there's one of those things falling out of the sky. Every time, right here in Arizona, right here in Tucson, right here. And then,
Well,
it just happens so often now. Yeah, it's like, man, what's that?
For them to, for generally the felling point is on your takeoff. But once you're up in the air and you got distance, you get an engine failure, you're fine. Your glide path ratio is you're just going to glide it in. Matter of fact, when you're learning to land, you're learning to do stalled landings. You know, where when you first go up in your first lessons, you're learning how to stall the plane right off the bat because they're preparing you to land.
It's not totally out of the question. I just, like I said, man, it's just. I remember when I was a kid, if you ever heard of a plane crash, you know, very rare. And now it's just, hey, watch when we get home and turn on the news, this is going to be a plane crash.
Well, I mean, statistically, there's more car crashes than plane crashes. I'm just saying. Do they happen? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, out of the hours that I've been up in small craft, I'm still here. Yeah. No, it ain't about that. It's it's a valid fear, man. It's a valid fear. Don't what you're feeling. Not dismissing it one bit.
Yeah, I'm good, but only if you can. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
You're taking a pipe with me.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Just saying, yeah, no, your emotions, man. Ain't taking that away from you one bit, man. It's a real thing. Just to dismiss them, yeah, no, man.
I feel Vegas in time, man. Listen.
So, did you have a bad experience in a plane before?
I mean, nah, just being up there and felt like I was on a paper plane, dude. Paper airplane.
Oh, it's a tin paper airplane, but yeah. I don't know. I look at it this way. If that's how I'm going to go out, man, it's better than some of the other ways I could go out. Like when I went to Africa, man, I climbed down a 300-foot hand dug into a gold mine that was dug by hand. You couldn't fit a refrigerator down into it. And going down, well, they were shored up with logs about as big as my forearm. That was it. Maybe a little bit bigger. And I'm climbing down, and it goes through my mind, well, what if I die? I mean, what if we get a cave in? Everything else. And I thought, well, hey, that's cool. At least it's a cool story out there we're going to talk about. I died. Oh, dude, you down to a mine. Oh, it just, I kind of, the things in my life, I've just accepted, death is a reality. I'm going to face it. As many instances I have thinking that I wasn't going to make it out of that situation, but I'm still here. Yeah. I know. Hey, brother.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm tattooing.
Yeah, that's what I thought when you answered, but yeah, Mom said, no, call him. Okay, all right, I'll call him.
All you have to do is look on either YouTube or Facebook.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
About that, yeah. Okay, all right, brother.
okay, love
No
y'all.
problem. Sorry about that.
Hey, no worries, love y'all.
Okay,
All right,
bye.
bye. I get it. Don't worry.
You're just checking up on you, huh?
Making sure I'm all right. Yeah. Yeah, when especially after losing my brother, my mom found him. Yeah. No parents should have to find their kid dead, man. It just it aged her. It aged her. Yeah, it's as a man, I know I'll never be able to completely understand the love of a mother. It just, but I believe that is also a direct reflection of the aspects of God.
You guys got anything planned for Mother's Day?
Working on my Harley.
Working on my heart.
Yeah, trying to get it going. All right. Well, I got I brought my heads in this morning. Got the valves out. I put it back in the truck already. I'll go home and I'll wrap the valves and clean them up a little bit and look good. So I'm going to use them. I thought maybe I was going to have to replace them, but I think they're going to be fine. I don't think my bike's going to blow up after this.
Yeah. So let's say you bought a quad or something and you wanted to be screwed. Just taking that class, or do you even need one?
Yeah, you'd still need if you're going to ride it on the streets. Yes. And this is my philosophy with it, right? It's kind of like firearms. I am a big advocate of classes. Safety classes, people taking classes, on proper firearm safety, how to handle it, how to even shoot. It just, if somebody's even against it, learn how to handle it. That way you can, when you come across one, you can render it safe. But outside of that, motorcycle. I believe everybody should learn how to ride a motorcycle. Just in case they're ever in the situation that they need to ride a motorcycle. You never know when you're on an R1 and you got to outrun a cop. Your family's in the hospital. You got to get to the hospital fast. I do watch some of the YouTube videos where these guys are insane outrunning cops, man. Just like, really? Why, man? It just, for the thrill? I mean, I just never understood it. Because a lot of them don't have any history. Otherwise, right? And they're kind of creating a history for themselves that I don't think they really want at the end of the day. Ghost Rider. They finally nabbed him. They finally nabbed Ghost Rider. I think they're like, dude, you are old. That happened like 20 years ago. I'm like, what? It was my second Harley. It's the first one I've had to break into the engine and actually do any top end work or any significant engine work to it. When I first got it, I took the derby cover off and the timing covers off. Look at the gears, the cam gears, then look at the transmission gears, the primary chain, check everything out, make sure it was all good, the stator inside, make sure, it looks good, that there wasn't going to be any catastrophic failures that I could see. And the only thing that I had seen that he didn't put in bearings in some spots and the steering column. So I had to redo that and just buy little parts here and there for it to just, God, it adds up quick. If my little brother Nick is watching, I do want to say this, Nick. I know why. I know why you go by Harley Poor. He has a YouTube channel that he goes by Harley Poor on. But he's got a really, really nice song. I don't know what year it is, but that is. 'Cause, 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 he carried it out. He was sweet. He did a bunch of different reviews. Been sponsored our local shops and stuff like that to check out gear. People, not to blink. Kept him poor though. Oh, keep you in the poor. Actually, no. I just want a good running bike. That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, that's something else, unless you ever want to go out with some on. Huh?
I'm okay. I appreciate you though.
When you're done.
That sound really good. Blackbird time. It is.
I only ate that one time. It was really good.
Did you have those sweet cream pancakes?
No, I haven't touched it last week.
Oh, dude. Yeah, if you're into pancakes, you definitely got to do the sweet cream pancakes. Yeah.
Waffle House?
Yeah, no, there's nothing like it. There's no other place that has anything like their stuff. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Generally, it's the grizz and like the thick style bacon. Oh, yeah.
Don't they have, aren't they the ones that have like all the different kinds? Oh no, there's one place. Point Cafe, I've never been in. But I remember I looked in with my mind once and I met all these different. Lots of them, yeah, so, yeah, different kinds of.
One cafe, huh?
Yeah. You're a private hospital 8 times a day. Appleweed, jalapeno, chicken clear, apple cider, pepper, honey clear, hickory, etc. That's the first choice. It's called the flouted bacon. 1 strip of each, or 8 kinds of bacon. 16. Or 8 strips of bacon?
Is that what it is?
But I think they're like. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Have you ever made a checklist?
What place?
First watch?
First watch. And they got
It sounds familiar. I think I've seen it. It's on Camel.
yeah, it's on camera. They got brisket taco.
Brisket top. Ooh, man.
Big old fat taco. All the fresh stuff on it. Mm. Barbacoa breakfast.
Bisbee Breakfast Club is really big.
Yeah, never been in there.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's kind of like it's hard to like try a new place, you know. Sometimes you know you can go get some, you know.
Yeah.
Going back to work. My brother said he still coming here. And next surgery works for mine. He was out of work for a while with his neck surgery. He went on a carnivore diet.
Carnival ride?
Carnivore diet.
Oh,
Yeah. Said it really worked. His body healed up.
interesting. Yeah, diet's about 80% of our workout. Yeah, when my brother died, I stopped working. Um, 10 years ago, man, I was nearly 280. I powerlifted. Um, I wasn't natty. Was not natty, yeah. But yeah, my best friend at the time was phenomenal strength and conditioning coach, and he ended up passing, but he was on life. Never since I didn't know that. I have all of his equipment, what's left of it at my house, but um, his family was like, wow. He was a great guy. But outside of that, yeah, the carnivore diet. I've known somebody else who was doing it and watched them have phenomenal results. Just like, all right. It's through those years of powerlifting and everything else, I kept this strict diet. And I know what worked for me, and mine was the traditional bulk and cut. You know, bulk up, cut down, bulk up, cut down, bulk up, cut down. Well, you change your diet through that, like bulking up. Yeah, I'd probably be taking in anywhere between 4,700 to 5,500 calories a day. And trying to do it through as many dead animals as I can for the protein, but keeping track of my macronutrients. You know, what was my protein intake? I was trying to get it as close to 2 grams per pound of body weight. A lot of people think that's extreme. I was probably hitting right about 1.6, 1.7 grams realistically. But that was even with supplements. And yeah, just and really depend when you're cutting, you're losing strength at the same time. Because you're in a deficit on calories to cut. Is it 3,500 calories is a pound of fat? Protein and carbs are 4 grams a calorie, and fat is 9 grams. I'm sorry, 9 grams. 9 calories per gram. My brain didn't function for me. But yeah, so with that, right, you know, it just the people I've known who's done that carnivore diet have had good results, though it makes no sense to me. Biologically, I'm just like, okay, but it works. Who was it? I want to say Dr. Roy Hoffman, who came up with the original Warriors diet, which was just eating once a day. And he would gorge. He didn't count his calories, didn't anything like that. And back in the day, I mean, the dude was ripped like he was off of food. And he was like in his like 50s, early 60s. They're just phenomenal physique for his age. And that broke most molds to what people thought. But his reasoning was, well, historically, we only ate once a day. Up until recently, in the past 150 years, breakfast and lunch were introduced. Wesley believed in finding what worked best for you and sticking with it. He's kind of like had one of the first Bruce. He's kind of like the stepped out of the methodology, like what most people were doing back then. It seems like the way of no way. Just if it works, use it. If it don't, throw it away.
Yeah, since I put gym in, I lost once a while, I feel strong. Right?
Yeah,
I look in the mirror and put my leg up.
I feel so fat right now. I'm just, so I get it, I just, I've got my gym right at home, got my power rack, everything I need to work out, minus a bench. I don't have a bench. Bench is just too modern, so I've got to find a bench. But my main priority is my Harley, which I should take priority on my health too. I should just start working out with the weights. I'd want to work out with weights. I've been doing body weight exercises normal the last few days there, and I had a good stretch yesterday. But we've got to take care of ourselves, especially the older we get. Man,
It's probably sleep.
check, they got a party going on there.
Like other dogs. Charger, my phone's been doing that stupid thing too. And you see the charger. Because my phone won't update because it's so has so many I got more storage.
Apple.
Yeah.
We're getting everybody, man.
I just know what it is about. Format.
I like both. By nature, I am a Linux guy. I don't even like OS X or whatever they're running now for Apple, but or even Windows that much. But I got to use Windows. I love my iPad, so I'll deal with that. But yeah, I can also run Linux if I want. And I have some systems at home that run it. I just haven't fired them up. I haven't had no need to use them.
So that what on YouTube?
Oh, MJ Walls _art. Did you find it?
No, I'm doing a bunch of wall murals, but
Huh.
I just search it, right?
Yeah, just should be like I said MJ Walls, just all one word _art. It should be on my channel. Should.
Oh, there it goes. No, that's good. I need to see past pound.
Yes, the zoo. Sometimes they have sick panthers, that need like medicine and stuff. So. Oh, wrong type. Sick pathway. Well, I would love to hook that up for you. Back in the day, we used to like shops. And they pranked us too. So, get a call every now and then. Hey, do you guys tattoo tigers? Like, yeah. Well, I gotta shave them first. No, things like that. I had worked for the Chat Dragon for 15 years. And one of the other things was, oh, can I order Chinese food? No. Because you're gonna have to go China Dragon tattooing. Oh man, I was looking for the Chinese food place. Can I order that? It's all fun and games. Till somebody steals my crab puff.
But I bet you, no, I guess they just released some more UFO files. Under these, yeah.
Oh my! Anything to keep people distracted from the fact that nobody's been arrested over the Epstein files. And both sides just want the subject to go away. Let's release some more UFO stuff.
The tarmac tragedy, passengers forced to exit the rear steered after the accident at Orlando Airport.
What happened?
This happened today. Passengers forced to exit the rear steered after the accident at Orlando Airport. I don't know if that had anything to do
In the accident. Huh.
It just says deadly.
We got to dramatize that. You know, I got to make sure that that headline's clickbait too, though. That's how they sell, you know.
Somebody had a heart attack at first class. Everybody had to back. That's really good. That's no problem. It's not gonna take any- Somebody don't play it. Let's see if it's talking. So we're going to play it, I think. So it's a thing for them. The sound is very perfect. Yeah, it's fine.
Did you know Mother's Day has the lowest crime rate of all the days out of the year?
Mhm.
And we just think how many mothers aren't committing crimes that day. Does that make sense, though? Right? No, I'm just kidding. Moms are actually committing crimes the other days.
Mhm.
I didn't give my mom used to center for neuroscience. We've been trying to get them for a while. They found protein on her brain, black on her brain.
Mm.
They got some treatment that they can go in there and dissolve. And all that. We ain't gonna fix her up. We'll let her keep what she has. Or the memory. I mean, she just go off and she just says a crazy thing.
You know, I just my mom refuses to admit she has tolerant issues, and therefore she can't get tested, and she won't get tested to get the help. And it's been rough. That's been rough. Just I emotionally, you know, I get you, but I don't want your mom's.
You know, you don't want to believe it. You couldn't see it. Whatever.
I mean, it's also, you know, up to her, you know. I tell you, anytime we bring it up, it becomes, you know, so for one point to make it more stressful than it needs to be. Just, it's not worth arguing with her and creating stress on her life over that. So, you know, deal with it and love her every day. You know?
Exactly what the back wants to sometimes. Alzheimer's.
So I know it's rough. Just, it's not an easy thing.
My mother's fixated on me, but I'm the oldest.
Okay.
I've been in a lot of trouble. So she needs the cops are coming for me all the time to continue to work with me. So you know how that's how made me feel. She is the way she is because me. You know?
I could feel a heaviness around you, brother. I just, you know,
I can feel it too.
it's just, wow. You know, sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of, you know, what we do, we end up running from ourselves. Not many people stop, you know, and realize that, you know, and just, wait a second, oh, I'm not my worst enemy. I'm not my worst enemy. There are parts of me that absolutely want control, but those things are the survival mode. You want to keep me in the state of survival. I want to survive anymore. I want to live. I want to thrive. I want to see those around me thrive. You know, especially those that I know experience the same thing that I am. You know, it just you know, as the years come on, your body's going to change. Things are going to change in your life, and it's not easy all the time. You know. priorities change with that. You know, as we mature and we get older, just like they are right now, right? You know, making those choices to change things. You know, been sober for how long?
7 months.
Dude, congratulations. That's a choice. That's a choice. And I'm sure sometimes it's not an easy choice. Sometimes I'm sure it'd be just easy to just let go. You know, because I know for me it is. I'm glad you had that support, man. You know, that's important.
So it hasn't been that hard for me.
No.
Yeah.
You said, just like you quit cigarettes, right? That's right. You said you were just disgusted with it and you just did it.
Excuse me. Sure.
Purpose.
I'm surprised, but I always it's good. I wasn't just a alcoholic. I would say if you see me out when I was drinking, you would say he's one of the worst alcoholics I've ever seen. That's how bad I was.
That's a few, man.
I've been around. There's been times where I've been around other alcoholics and drug addicts that didn't even handle me. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Didn't even want nothing to do with me because I was worse than they were. You know, and it's just alcohol or drugs. Because I'll find your leakage. I'll find your I'll find what she wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so what the addiction does, man. What that addiction does. But that's not you, that's the addiction. And you gotta remind yourself that. That's, you know, and it's okay to give yourself that grace to say, hey, yeah, well, okay. Allowing ourselves to have that grace. Even when we don't feel like it. If you want the reassurance, that's what that cross is for. How far does that grace go when you stop? Because I tell you, man, it just I've been at my lowest points and at my greatest points. And he's never let me. It's a fact. God's always been there. And when I didn't want him there. Yeah, yeah. Okay, you want to check it out?
Mean, bro.
Right on, brother. Love hearing that. And dude, right on, man. Right on. That's you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
being human. I want to clean up yours real quick so I can get some pics.
side is killing me, my left side. I could have something to do with it too, you know that? Like, you know, I've been drinking all them like detox drink, like making detox drink.
Drinking too much.
Lemon, cucumber, and
Is it your kidney?
yeah.
Ah,
But I was an alcoholic, dude. So before I quit drinking, my sides always felt like they were on fire.
have you had any blood work done?
Yeah.
Okay. How's your liver?
It was great.
Okay.
My liver looks good. The only thing I had was low vitamin B12. This is recent. And what else? Hemoglobin was a little low, but they said you should stay more hydrated. But what else was low? Cholesterol, not super. Everything else looked good. I think it's just, you know, I did a number on them. I can feel my body healing.
Liver's resilient. All right. Have you guys hold hands here?
Oh, yeah, you can take it.
And then I'll get pictures separate. Actually, give me 1 second. Because this. Now I'll just do this. Let me blot it real quick. Go. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll put everything that I took here for you guys so you can share it too. Okay, I'm gonna have you hold that on the hold there. Here's wrap around it. There you go.
So what, Aquaphor or A&D ointment or?
Either or, whatever works best for you. Basically, sleep and cover till you get home. Wash them thoroughly, lukewarm water, your fingertips and mouth. Kind of like Double IV bar soap. Looks best. Try to stay away.
Antibacterial?
I would try to stay away from it if you can. I mean, it's better than nothing. But antibacterial tries to draw any foreign objects out of the skin. That's its job, including.
So just like the regular Dove soap that I use?
Yeah. As long as it's white, fragrance free. That's your optimal.
Sensitive. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Outside that, pat dry.
So
I know. I
you
won't.
can't be using all the fancy soaps.
Let's see here. Let's see. What was I going to say? Yeah, it's such a little amount of ointment that you use on it. It shouldn't look shiny or really greasy. If it does, there's too much on it. Should still be able to run your fingers across it and snap your fingers pretty well. Shiny just pushes out too much body fluids. And that's a common mistake many people make. They don't even realize it. They'll put extra coat on it. The other thing is, don't put anything on it without having washed it first. If you put more Aquaphor or A&D ointment on it without having washed it in the next few days, it traps all those body fluids onto it and causes it to scab. This style, it really shouldn't be an issue. And just outside of that. Outside of that,